happening.
Dude, you have totally vecnicized. Look at that, dude. Jesus, are you getting smarter? Are you Professor Xavier? Who showed up in, I'll tell you this, I was not happy. Got to me.
Spoiler
I was not
alert.
happy with Doctor Strange. Oh my God. They're making these guys such a-holes. You know, I was watching Doctor Strange, which I loved because of the Mandelbombs from the first one. All those Mandelbombs that were interchanging, and yeah, that was cool.
Mike likes fractals.
So the second Doctor Strange, it was clear this was a COVID exclusive where they shot it all in a greenhouse.
Yeah.
And it's so silly when they do that because it just becomes a cartoon. And then, of course, but that really is bad. It's not bad just because people say it's bad. They don't know why it's bad, but it is bad. It's not, you know, a movie has to trick you into believing it's just something about suspension of disbelief or belief. And you break that subconsciously when you do CGI that looks fake. You break it immediately, and that makes us suffer in every way, because then we're broken out of this trance that we've started with the character, and you need a subtle trance, a spell, if you will. It is movie magic that must take place for you to enjoy this film. Otherwise, you won't enjoy it, and that's why people hate CGI. So we're watching Doctor Strange, and here's my main gripe with the movie, and you're not going to hear this on any nerd... What?
I know what you're going to say.
No, you don't.
Oh, damn.
I mean, maybe you do. This was not discussed prior. No nerd show is going to... You know how there's nerd shows now that talk about Marvel? When I talk about Marvel, I'm talking about I am a human being on this planet, and just like I've had to go to school, K through 8, I have to watch the Marvel movies. Not into them.
But you just have to.
You have to watch them. It's like anything else. So I'm watching this movie, and my main gripe with it that you're not going to see in these fucking nerd movies is that they all of a sudden go to a mystical dimension, which I'm already not a fan of, because that means people could die in these other worlds, and they act like it's okay because it's in another world, when it in fact is not. It is the most soulless, evil thing you could do, is to have a multiverse and kill our heroes in the multiverse and then pretend it's fucking fine, or bring them back to life because it happened. Once these doors are open, you must conserve every multi-version of you is just as important
as the main you.
Yes. So in this movie, Doctor Strange goes to some fucking convoluted multiverse, and he's met by a panel of really mean guys. Professor X from X-Men rolls out. It's like a hilarious scene where the whole place goes nuts. Some black bitch that I'd never seen before. You got the guy from The Office, Jim, as Fantastic Four's stretcher. Long Arms, whatever his name is. And then who else was there? Some black guy with dreads. Nobody.
No, the guy who had the electricity with his mouth.
Yep. And a guy with an electricity mouth that
the
nobody's
Captain
ever
America
heard.
Britain lady.
Yep. And no one's heard of them except for the fucking Fantastic Four guy with the arms and X, Professor X. And they all come in and they start being mean to Doctor Strange. And I go, I don't understand. Why are they being so nasty to him? Like they cuff him. And this is spoilers, but who cares? Because this movie is a fucking joke. They cuff him, they're treating him, they're putting him in a glass box because he simply dreamwalked. Now, it's Doctor Strange. And then they like, we just do this. First of all, you're locking him in a cage. That is traumatic. I'm not making a joke. It's traumatic. Here's the thing. These movies are supposed to be fun. You're locking your friend in a glass box and you're not trusting him, and you're all acting cruel, and it's okay because it's happening in this multiverse version where all of a sudden, when I'm looking at Long Arms, Fantastic Four, the long arm leader, I look at him as nice. So to see him be cruel to Strange, I don't know that if in the comics they're cruel. I don't want them to be cruel is my main point. Everybody who's a hero gets along with the hero, and you only get mad at the villains, and there's no mix-ups. I don't want any hero accidentally in jail in these films. Stop going after Spider-Man. It's the worst part of these movies is when they go, Spider-Man is actually the bad guy.
No,
he's not. And this is annoying. Everybody should bow to these, the men of the movie.
And they should
shut
get
the
along with
fuck
each
up.
other.
Stop arresting Batman. It's silly looking even. And then, so what they do to Strange was horrible. They show a flashback because they're like, wait, I thought I was honored. I died killing Thanos. And I know, believe, I've only seen these movies half asleep. I don't even know I'm retaining all this. It's blowing my mind right now. So they go, oh, I thought, because they're all being so cruel to Strange. And then Strange goes, oh, but I thought I defeated Thanos. Why are you treating me like this? And they go, actually, what really happened is because you fucked around with like the multiverse, we had to put a stop to you. So we kill. And then they show a flashback of like Professor X killing, or that guy who spits. They killed him. And, does anyone know what I'm talking about? I don't need them to be killing anyone. Like even the Avengers, when they disappear, I don't care if they're coming back. This is a kid's movie. It's like in Stranger Things when they start getting too crazy with the gore. That man, Eddie's laying there. We fall in love with Eddie. We think this show is a joke. Then all of a sudden he's getting eaten to death by bats to the kids at the end. Do you know how scary that is?
I thought that the leg breaking and arm breaking.
Yes, there's a girl. They're like,
up,
but she's fine because we fix it later. I'm telling you. It is not fine to put somebody through a year of torture in a coma in the afterlife. And then, but we're bringing them back. So it's okay, kids. Kids, fear. I'm telling you, this is. So cut to the TV. Look at this. Xavier is how we got here.